way back in the days of yesteryear, when your favorite anime were on like 2 episodes per VHS, this show was popular.
I had some of the Pokemon VHS tapes.
If you were... Okay, it already begins.
What?
No, I want to know their real names.
It's a Chibiusa and
Usagi.
Usagi, yeah.
Wait,
I
are they
forget the
using
parents.
are they using the dub names or the Japanese
No,
names?
No.
this is a
Japanese.
translation. This is a translation card I got at Too Many Games, and I needed something to test my upscaler. So this was nice and short. So why not?
Okay, so so she's not. So is she Serena or Usagi?
No, it's Usagi.
Usagi.
I was just joking around by putting their English names there.
So this is... What's the full name of this game?
Sailor Moon R.
Sailor Moon R, which is also the name of the
second season.
television
Yeah.
time. Okay.
Hi. What the hell?
Everybody's favorite character.
It's
Okay.
Mamoru.
So, we brought Amanda here for joining us for this commentary, not because that she's a Sailor Moon fan, but also because we can claim that we heard it from Amanda that in this show this happened without ever admitting that we ourselves watched this show at a young age. No, I didn't.
It was on before Dragon Ball Z.
Well,
Dude, this was what you watched
No,
at 6:30
okay.
in the morning because Charles in Charge was in 6, and you woke up too early.
No, okay? This was a show that we all watched because, contrary to popular belief, this has the gender-neutral appeal of having a protagonist that we can all feel smarter by comparison with.
I was.
Man,
I'm
this
Sorry.
man, this xylophone remix of the Sailor Moon theme is just weird.
It does.
Well, it is Super Nintendo, so
Now, I was gonna say, I hate to tell you, but I actually did not see much Sailor Moon when I was young because I didn't have Cartoon Network at the time.
Oh, you didn't even have to have Cartoon. I mean,
I love
Sailor Moon
that's
did.
In the name of the moon, go fuck yourself.
Yeah. In the name of the moon,
Yeah.
Go fuck
we will
yourself.
punish you.
In the name of the moon, go fuck yourself.
Sailor Moon would eventually transition to Toonami, which a lot of people probably were exposed to it more.
yeah,
but
right before
I watched it-
Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, I watched it when it was back on like UPN, or like the local channels or the WB.
Yeah, they would sometimes show it like after a Speed Racer.
Okay,
the
can I
heck?
just ask, what the fuck is Serena doing with her hands when she punches?
Well, you see, they didn't have any reference material of Serena doing anything useful from the anime, so they kind of just had to make up stuff.
What are you talking about? She knew how to do the boomerang. Moon Tiara. Attack.
Amanda, the name changes every fucking season. Dude, it looks like she's face palming right before she throws the tiara.
Can't
Like,
believe
check
we're
that out,
having
man.
this
Look at that.
conversation.
It's like, these
But
fucking
yeah,
people.
John's right. If we're going by the dub, they don't know how to call anything consistently.
True.
The Silver Imperium Crystal thingy, whatever. That thing had like 5
Pokemon
names.
Generation Silver,
They
Crystal,
get
Gold,
longer each season.
Ruby, Emerald, Sapphire. I think you're just saying our Pokemon names,
Oh,
Serena.
good
No,
grief.
I'm trying to remember one right now. Moon, Rainbow, Surprise, or something. I forgot.
I think the most obvious one, the one that stuck, I think because it was the first one, was Moon Prism Power.
Yeah, Moon.
Yeah.
Well, that's the transformation thing. Then there was Moon Crystal Power, and then I forget.
Which was when she smoked meth.
No, then there was Crisis Power.
There was like this one thing she did with a scepter, I think. Or
Yeah, and
something.
then also in Sailor Moon S, I think it was still Crisis Power, and then in Eternal, it was Eternal Power.
Then there was I'm late. No, that was just her going to school.
Don't worry.
At the start of every episode, yeah.
Yeah, and that's
In
basically
the
a
name
cliche.
of the moon. Oh fuck, I'm late.
Man, the sprite animation the sprite animations in this game are very quality, I've gotta say.
What is that
Well, I
rarity
think
look
this
like
was
doing?
a-
Taking a selfie?
I think this was a port of the Arcade Fighter.
Probably.
Which I have seen. In fact, there's one inside the comic book shop that's downtown from my house.
Look at her, she's taking a selfie.
I don't know what is that supposed to be. What is she holding?
I think it's a spoon and knife. Like, is she gonna like?
I think it's a mirror.
No, because it's attached to her wrist. Like there's some sort of module.
She's afraid that she's gonna drop her silverware.
It's the NX.
This is like this is the one time Serena actually gets a chance to be a competent fighter, and they go and botch it up with these hilarious animations.
She
like
looks
the-
like she's.
To be fair, all the characters essentially play the same, so.
Oh, great.
Well, yeah, I know, but
What
do
the
the other
heck?
ones have this kind of crazy
No.
ass punching animation?
What? 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 What was
She was temporarily on fire. She's fine.
I thought she ate
Magic.
some bad curry.
Like, I'm pretty sure if you actually tried to punch someone in the way that Serena is doing it now, you would shatter your fingers.
I'll
It's not even a
harm
punch,
you.
It's a karate. It's a
She
judo
looks
chop.
like she's doing like a cat attack, like meow.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Which would only make
Judo
sense
chop!
if you were playing as, like, Felicia or something from Darkstalkers.
Oh, she sounds like Felicia. It's a squeaky high voice.
I remember those enemies. I think from a concept design in a manga.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I don't remember them, and you know what? I probably wouldn't remember them because with the set of knockers they're rocking.
Oh God. They did
No,
not.
they would've,
They did not. They were not that big in the concept design.
Well, I don't know. They look like they could be those, or they could just be extremely mutant chest muscles.
No, you're right. No, you got something going here. We don't know where these beings hail from,
Yeah.
so for all we know, their asses are on their chests.
They could also be drawn by Rob Liefeld
Well,
in this
you know,
universe, so.
they could be like that. They could be like that one alien from Star Wars where they have their butt on their face.
Yeah.
It's a Balchinian.
Yeah, Balchinians.
So,
That was also an MIB. No, wait, no, that was a Balt.
Yeah, Balchinians that might be too.
so when
So
you're walking
they're
around at night,
neighbors, the
being
chest
attacked
the
by
chest
enemies
Buttians.
all over, don't you just think of calming, soothing orchestral music?
And Christmas trees.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought that door said pain, but it says prin.
Pain.
But it's like, okay,
It's
I see
straight
it.
into the point.
that's kind of a strange name for a Christmas tree store.
I think maybe it's like princess. I don't know.
Something like that.
It's probably Prin.
Yeah.
No, it's definitely Prin, but it should be Pain because that's just way better.
So, with going back with the what you guys said about the enemy designs, there were some pretty weird enemy monster of the day designs in the show.
Yeah.
I swear to
It's
God,
almost
there
like it was Monster of the Day.
And that's only the shit that we saw. Like, assuming, like... Okay, I don't think there was ever a time where, like, Sailor Moon episodes were cut because of, like, provocative enemy design, right?
no,
Not
there,
that I
there
know of.
was. There was one.
Do you know what, off the top of your head? Like, which one?
I don't know the episode name, but it was when they were trying to revive Sailor Saturn the first time, and this is before we realized about Mistress Nine. And this enemy, I shit you not, she had star stickers on her boobs, and star weird thing as if it was a dress. And according to the research, the episode was delayed because Cartoon Network had to, like, I don't know, do like some weird botch color over her skin to make it look like she was wearing a shirt.
So Harvey Lady.
Oh! Whenever I think of that with anime, I think of the 4Kids dub of
I was about to say.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
of Yu-Gi-Oh GX, where they like very like they almost MS painted in like a bathing suit top for a couple of the girl characters when they were in their like the hot springs or the spa or whatever the hell they were.
Well, no. Even talking just the dual monsters specifically, the elemental heroes. Which one was the female?
Yeah.
There was the Aqua one, I think was.
They gave her.
They colored in a more covering jumpsuit design.
Yeah.
like leotard.
Yeah. Something like that.
They also did that for the Harpies, and my favorite 4Kids Yu-Gi-Oh edit of all time is during the episode where Yugi's grandfather does his Indiana Jones thing, where they replace a gun with a really badly drawn slingshot and the most comical inserted sound effect you've ever heard in your life.
Wait, they replaced it. Wait, they bothered to replace the gun with something? I thought if this was Yu-Gi-Oh,
Well,
you'd
yeah,
just
because-
be pointing at people menacingly.
Yeah.
No, because
this
it was
is
a
a
scene
Emerald.
where it was a scene where the guy got shot in the back, so they had to do something.
This is Emerald.
Yeah, this is Emerald. That's her name. Or what do they call it in Japan? Like Emerald.
Well, it's probably the
Same thing.
Japanese word.
Well, it was
for
probably
yeah,
just
yeah.
an extremely English version of that word, because
Yeah.
they do that in anime all the time.
They do. But yeah, she was
Hey, get your shit fucked up.
Yeah, this beat 'em up is simultaneously both really easy and really hard, which is weird.
She attacks you with her fan.
What is she doing? She's dancing.
She's commanding others to get you, but yeah, she does look like she's dancing.
Yeah, it's like she's dancing.
Man, I
Or
love
fanning
old
herself.
arcade bosses. You basically just the entire boss is not a battle against the enemy, but a battle
Oh,
against
no.
their hitbox.
Yeah,
well,
that's
I can
Sailor
tell
Moon.
you, Konami did not develop this beat 'em up
No.
because I should be rocking out to the boss music right now, and it's generic as shit. Saturday morning anime cartoon.
It
stuff.
sounds like she's walking to school with a piece of toast in her mouth right now.
That's exactly it, and she's fighting for her life.
Didn't you hear how whoever was doing the music just did not care?
No,
Look
no.
at that.
See,
Ooh, good
this
shot,
entire
Shaq. Ooh, good
episode
shot,
is just Serena daydreaming during a high school test.
Yeah, and that's when I karate
Yeah.
chopped the shit out of her.
And that's the boss.
Which, to
By
be
the way,
fair,
why are we playing as Serena? Shouldn't we be playing as one of the actually good Sailor Scouts?
hey,
Well,
that's
it's
not
called
nice.
Sailor Moon, so.
What? Kamina shades? Well, you're kind of close because in Japan he is called Tuxedo Kamen, which is apparently I
No,
think
that's
Japan's.
that's the word for mask. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, transition fail.
Can
TBS,
you actually can you play as Tuxedo Mask?
Nope.
Aw.
That one stock image is all you ever see of him.
But
There
I
was-
would.
hell, there
but
was
he's
even-
everyone's favorite character.
But
Not
what do you
really.
do? He only has one attack. You throw a rose at something.
Yeah, but
Not really.
that-
You'd be surprised.
And miss. Because it always hits the fucking floor.
it was sarcasm, Mando.
Oh,
Tuxedo
sorry.
Mask is
I-
nobody's favorite character.
I see. Okay, I'm gonna let you know right now. I can
Suddenly we're in
never tell
Wonderland.
sarcasm. So if I seem like, I'm sorry.
It
you're
happens.
good.
to the best of
If
us,
your
don't worry about
sarcasm
it.
meter is broken, dude, that's a fucking cat scratches.
Wait, well, hold on. I
not a
look
beat 'em
away
up
from the
attack.
screen for 2 seconds, and suddenly we end up in I don't even know where the hell we are. Right now.
Most
Gnomes?
annoying enemy in the game. You can't attack them at all while they're doing that rolling thing, but you can grab them. Want to know how
Okay.
you grab something in this game? You walk right into them.
Oh,
Yeah.
Streets of Rage style, awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And by awesome,
Also,
I
you
mean
have
not
you
awesome.
have basically no invincibility frames in this game.
Oh, poor.
The,
Hey,
Oh,
okay,
Mr.
so
Drunk
Wise.
Gnome, you want to help?
So
at
we've
all?
gone from
think he's
Serena
playing a flute.
daydreaming on the way to school to Serena tripping out on acid.
Yeah,
Is
basically.
that what's happening here?
Well,
I guess.
there was in one of those movies. I forget which one it was, but I know it was based on the Crisis arc with TBU.
As long as it's not the one where Luna becomes human.
The what?
As long as it's not the one where Luna becomes human.
No, that's not the one. It was the one with the circus. No, not the circus. No, they were like candies and desserts, and it was all about dreams. Even though that already sounds like an arc, but it was a movie.
Sounds like Alice in Wonderland.
Is Sailor Moon like one of those franchises like Inuyasha where it's got or Dragon Ball Z where it's got like a bajillion movies but none of them mean anything to anything else?
Well, actually, I believe.
Well,
they were,
not as many as Dragon Ball Z, but there are a few that don't really mean anything.
Although based on the pictures, there were mangas of them too, and turned into the movie.
Oh.
But I think they were like
So
separate.
they're not so much
they were like
separate movies, but just manga adaptations.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, and
So
that hence
like
what?
they're relevant to stuff, but they're not exactly Conquerors of Shambhala important to the main series.
I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
But at the same time, Luna does become human more than once, I believe, in the manga. Later in the seasons, I believe, as does Artemis and Diana.
You get it? Because they're all named after the moon. Boy.
Well, it's called the Moon Kingdom.
Yeah, so how about those cousins?
Oh, yeah.
I hate that so much.
Such good cousins.
Don't get me started, okay? Don't get me.
Are they even in this game?
No, this
No.
is Sailor Moon. They don't appear until S.
They're later seasons. I
They're
believe.
S. They're an S. Not in Super.
Super S.
No, they're not in Super S.
Oh, they're not?
There's a
No,
Super S?
they were only in the movie. They were only in the movie, but not in the season.
Okay.
And then, but they did come back in.
Yeah, there is a
Eternal.
Super S10 that never made it over here.
Yeah, and
This
the Eternal.
series is confusing.
Yeah, well, you also got there's also my friends who are like Sailor Moon fanatics, so I know a lot of things about them too.
I mean, I did watch Sailor Moon pretty religiously, even during the transition to Toonami, where they got entirely new voice actors. Tell me if you've heard that one before.
Wait, so was the Dick dub when it was on in the daytime, and they
Deke?
got a new?
Yeah.
I call
No, he means
No,
Dick.
I mean Dick. And then
Oh.
they got a second dub for when it went to
Phone.
They got a second dub when it went to Toonami.
Not a completely new dub, but they got different actors for certain things.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yes.
Okay.
Which is a shame because when I saw the first episode of Sailor Moon, I liked her voice, and then later it was the voice that we all know.
Yeah, I didn't really dig the new voice actresses for the Sailor Scouts.
The current dub?
Toonami.
Okay.
Yeah, the current. Yeah.
No,
because,
you mean the
know,
Toonami or the current ones?
Well, no, I never. The new show is Crystal,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Yes.
I have not watched an episode of
That one's more manga based this time.
Yeah. But the dub for that is the same actresses are doing for the redub of the original series, so.
Oh.
I didn't mind Dick Dub.
What the
I
hell?
honestly thought the performances were really good in Dick Dub.
No, it
For
was
the
one
time,
of their,
for the time anyway.
it was one
Hey,
of their
come on, that theme song was catchy as shit.
it was
Yeah.
one of their more
Ooh.
entertaining dubs. In any case,
That
like
was the
even
Sailor
4
Moon
Kids
rod.
had their moment. Yeah, I knew it. This is a fucking raft level.
Yep, and you too can be thrown off the raft.
Hey, it could be worse. Oh,
Sploosh.
like so.
Sploosh.
But no, what was it? The Sailor Moon rod, that was only, or was it Scepter? I forget. But that was only exclusive to.
Scepter something.
Something of the other guy die now.
I think it was Moon Princess Scepter. I could be wrong. I could look it up, but I'm not going to.
Again, the name changes all
Okay,
the goddamn
so there's something very wrong with this footage right now. Since we're playing the game in English, that means that we have to flip it so that the cars are on the right side of the street.
Yep. Oh, you had to bring up the cousins.
with your right hand,
It's in my
stupid.
head now.
Dude, I'm serious. Like, I mean, she's got some variation in terms of combos, but some of the things are just straight up happy slaps.
Yeah, like that.
Well, I
Well,
mean,
you know,
was
that-
Sailor
that-
Moon ever really violent when it came to fisticuffs, though?
Well, no, but that was
No,
more
not
of an
really.
animation budget sort of issue where Sailor Moon tended to stick with those stock power attacks because that meant they didn't need to animate anything for that episode.
Yeah.
I want to.
And if anyone's gonna be like the most physical, I would say it's
Yeah,
Jupiter.
Jupiter,
Yeah.
definitely Jupiter.
Mars it once every now and again,
But yeah, Serena was never a good fighter.
That's why I always found the English opening hilarious, where it's like never running from a real fight. It's like, what the hell are you talking about?
she runs from every fight.
Yeah.
Do you have
That's
infinite
basically the-
continues?
Okay,
No.
running from fights is basically the plot of the series.
Well, it's not just Usagi, but it's also Chibiusa, I believe, at certain points. Which, speaking of another censor mode, there was actually one where Chibiusa or Rini pulled out a gun at Usagi, and that was cut out because it's like, whoa, we can't have a little kid pointing a gun. But
that's somewhat stupid, but not for that reason. More for the reason that where are you gonna get a gun in Japan?
well, no, it came from.
Well, she's from the future.
Yeah, she's from the future, and her toy Luna P
Little P.
can turn into anything.
Oh,
And
Oh, okay. So just make it a gun with a little orange cap. That way we know it's non-lethal.
well, no, I think they just cut it out completely. But it turned out in one of the movies, the gun wasn't really an actual gun. It was more like a what's the word?
Space ray.
No, it was a BB gun. Like, it just shot confetti
Oh,
or something like
okay.
that.
yeah, like you can get those easily enough in Japan, but actual guns, well, Japan's got killer gun control laws, so
Yeah, so that the
kill.
guns don't kill. Yeah.
Exactly. Oh, look at that Jaguar.
So does this game bother trying to have a plot, or no?
No,
No, not really.
she looks like
That's
she's.
her idle animation.
Yeah.
She has to go to the
Yeah,
bathroom.
I was gonna say, she looks like she's gonna take a potty emergency.
She's very happy about this potty emergency, though. Like,
I never really understood that about anime girls always standing bow-legged.
Oh, that's what
why?
it is. Okay.
maybe,
so giddy.
maybe it's supposed to be cute. I don't know.
No, Elliot showed me this series
Well,
of
you know, it
sorry.
it could be cute, but it just looks painful.
that too. But
What did Elliot show you?
he showed me a list of top 5 or 10 worst cliches, and one of them was brought up about how clumsy is the new sexy, and it's like, oh geez. And it's like, oh, and now everything makes sense. That's why they're clumsy, because they want to make them look sexy, and it's like,
When that's that was Serena's superpower, wasn't it? It was clumsiness.
Yeah, that was basically how she won all the
this
fights.
is no, this is not Diamond. It's shit. What's his name? I want to say Sapphire. I think this is Sapphire.
I think it is, yeah.
Yeah, it's Sapphire.
It's getting all fucking JoJo with these punches and shit.
What is-
God damn.
This music
Jesus.
sounds like you should be like strolling through a jazz club in the middle of the.
You just pulled a guile move there.
Yeah, the
Damn.
flash kick.
Damn.
Goddamn sonic boom.
Yeah, like I said, you have no invincibility frames at any point in this game, so
That sucks.
that helps you defeat enemies, but that also means they can very easily defeat you.
Ow.
They can juggle you just
Yeah.
as much as you can juggle them.
Just keep throwing them.
But that's assuming you can even juggle
Ow.
them. But this guy looks like you need 2 players to have a comfortable
Quit doing
time.
flash kick.
Ow.
Oh, and he can grab you out of your combo.
Yeah.
Dick.
He is kind of a dick, but then sadly he
This is where
he
the
gets killed.
designers are deliberately trying to steal your quarters.
Screen nuke.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's how Serena ended up killing most, if not all, things in Sailor Moon.
Yeah.
there were
It's like, you know what? I had enough of this.
Wow.
fuck?
I don't know, call it crazy, but I think Tuxedo Mask is going through a bit of an identity crisis.
The other thing, though, now that you brought that up, was that it always seemed like she would forget how to use her superpowers until Tuxedo Mask came right in, and it's like, oh, right! Now I know what to do, and it's like...
Serena, use your bomb. I have a bomb? Oh, yeah, I do. Thank you,
man.
Tuxedo
Sailor Moon's
Mask.
all about
You're
female
welcome.
empowerment. Here's a man telling you how to do your job.
And I think that's like... that's why later in the seasons, a lot of people kind of liked Sailor Moon Eternal better, because, number one, dude can transform into a lady. Number two,
Oh, yeah,
listen to-
I heard about that. I heard about that.
Which the creator, all of a sudden I don't know how to pronounce her name. She wasn't really happy about that because originally in the manga they were disguised as women. I mean, disguised as men, excuse me. While in the anime they just made them full-fledged guys that can transform into women, and she wasn't really happy about that.
I think it's because like at one point, one of them thinks that the guy is attractive, and no, we can't make her think that she's attracted to a woman. Oh no, better turn them into an actual dude, because that makes more sense.
Naoko Takuchi, that's her name. Yeah.